Yo, Axel here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys my build on Raiden. So yeah, as for this Raiden build, this is my own personal build. This is not a recommendation build. You guys can build whatever you want. So yeah, I am merely here to show you guys what I have on my Raiden Shogun. But like I said, yeah, this is just my own personal build. This isn't a recommendation build, and you guys can build whatever you want. Why do I keep repeating myself? But anyways, so yeah, my Raiden Shogun. So starting off with Raiden's artifacts, we have here the 4-piece emblem of Severed Fate. So yeah, this artifact set is basically the best artifact set for Raiden Shogun, since the 4-piece set really synergizes with Raiden Shogun very well. So as you guys can see over here with my main stats, on the sand we have attack percent, on the goblet we have attack percent. And the reason why I don't have this on electro damage bonus is because Raiden has a skill or talent that gives her more electro damage the more energy recharge she has. So yeah, we have this at attack percent. And as for the circlet over here, we have it at crit rate. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys my substats on the artifacts. So yeah, I did get pretty lucky with the substats on the artifacts over here. So as you guys can see over here with the flower, I got about 20% crit damage and about 3.1 crit rate. So yeah, I would consider that lucky. And on the feather over here, we have about 18.7 crit damage and about 3.1 crit rate. And what's even more lucky is we got 16.2 energy recharge. Now if that's not lucky, I don't know what is. So yeah. And here on the sands, we have about 7.8 crit damage and 7.4 crit rate. So yeah, on the sands, this could still use some more improvements. So yeah, we're still gonna be working on that. Now for the goblet over here, we have about 19.4 crit damage and 6.6 crit rate. Also have a little bit of elemental mastery over here, but we don't really need that. And here over at the circlet, we have about 14.0 crit damage. We have about 37 flat attack, which is also pretty good, but this would have been better if it was attack percent or crit rate. So yeah, could still use some more improvements. So with Raiden Shogun substats, you're gonna want to get as much energy recharge as much as possible, since Raiden Shogun does rely on her burst, and that's where we get the most value out of Raiden Shogun is her burst. Alright, moving on to the weapon, we have here the Primordial Jade Wing Spear. I just borrowed this from Xiao over here. So yeah, I just borrowed this from Xiao. So yeah, I'm just gonna be borrowing that for a while. So I mainly chose this weapon for the crit rate it has, which is about 22.1 crit rate. It also has a pretty high base attack, which is 674. So overall, this is gonna give us about 78.4 crit rate, 130 crit damage, 168.2 energy recharge, and about 27.3 electro damage bonus, which is pretty good. So yeah, this is pretty much what I have on my Raiden for now. I'm still working on this. This is not the best I can do with this yet. So yeah, this is still a work in progress. So yeah, I'm still working on improving all of this. So yeah. Now for constellations, I'm gonna be explaining each constellation so that you guys understand the value of her constellations. So over here at C1, as you guys can see, Chakra Desiderata will gather resolve even faster when electro characters use their elemental burst. The resolve gains is increased by 80%. When characters of other elemental types use their elemental burst, the resolve gain is increased by 20%. So this basically means the accumulation on the Chakra Desiderata will be faster basically. Alright, so moving on to C2 over here. While using Moso no Hitotachi and in the Moso Ishin state applied by Secret Art Moso Shinsetsu, the Raiden Shogun's attacks ignore 60% of opponent's defense. So yeah, C2 is like high value as well, since you do get that 60% more damage, because it does get rid of that, 60% of opponent's defense, which is insane by the way. So yeah, you would want to consider getting her C2 as well. For C3, more level on the talents, we already know that. C4, when Muso Ishin state applied by Secret Art Muso Shinsetsu expires, all nearby party members excluding Raiden Shogun gains about 30% attack bonus for 10 seconds. 30% more attack, yeah, pretty good. Alright, so moving on to C4, C5 I mean, more talent, more levels on the talents. On C6 over here, this is too much to read on, I'm not gonna be reading this. Alright, but yeah, the more constellations with Raiden, the better. but if you're gonna go with the most valuable and the least amount of, you know, expense on the resources you have, I would go for C2, yeah, because as you guys can see over here, attacks ignore 60% of opponent's defense, and that is so insane. So yeah, that is insane value. So you would definitely want to get Raiden Shogun's C2. Alright, so moving on with her talents over here, I have her burst at level 6, as you guys can see over here. So with the talent reference, what you want to first prioritize is her burst. Second to that would be her skill, and then the last would be her normal attacks. You would only want to level up Raiden Shogun's normal attacks if you're gonna make her like a physical main DPS or something, but that's highly unlikely because not a lot of people use Raiden for physical. By not a lot, I mean no one really. But you know, you can do whatever you want in the game, since you know Genshin Impact is an easy game. You can basically make any character a physical main DPS, Raiden Shogun included. And also, since Raiden Shogun is Electro, if you pair her up with a cryo unit, she will deal more physical damage. So yeah, you do want to keep that in mind as well. Alright, so now for the damage showcase, I'm gonna be showing you guys a brief showcase of the damage Raiden Shogun can do. So yeah, and as always, I'm gonna be putting a timer over here, so you guys can see how fast we can kill this Pyro Regisvine over here. So with our team comp, we have over here Raiden Shogun as the main DPS, as the burst type main DPS, Xingqiu for consistent hydro damage, and Xiangling for consistent pyro damage, and then Kazuha for the debuff basically. So yeah, I'm gonna test this out with this Pyro Regisvine over here, so let's go.
No, my sword!
Alright, let me just break this
Let
guy's
me read you a
shield.
verse.
Burst.
Wind
Go back.
strider.
Then
Torn
Raiden
to
Shogun burst.
oblivion.
Oh, that's pretty fast. Dude. Alright. So yeah, that is it for the damage showcase, and that is it for this guide build video, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you guys did enjoy watching, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button, smash the like button, just smash the like button. And if you're not subscribed already, or if you're new to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you would just subscribe, because you know, if you want to see more videos like this, yeah, like I said, you can go ahead and subscribe. So yeah, and as always, see you in the next video.